Hey there, how's it going? Aloha from Hawaii. I'm here on the island of Kauai in the little town of Kapa'a, and I'm in my room here, as you can see, which is a private room in a hostel. I will give a quick little tour of the hostel because nobody is out here at the moment. So, you know, hostel bunk beds here, and a shared bathroom here, which also is used by the person in the private room here. And so I'm going to just tell you right off the bat, Hawaii is not cheap. It is very expensive, and so that is one reason that I am checking out of this room right now in just a couple of minutes. I'm getting packed up here, and I'm going to be camping for the next several days. I arrived here on Kauai 2 days ago, stayed here 2 nights, and then I have a rental car for a week. And so in order to cut down on expenses big time, then I'm going to be camping for the rest of the week. And so this is the Hanalei Hostel, it is called, and the room here is $85 per night. And that is for a very simple, basic room here in a hostel with the bathroom outside. And that was the absolute cheapest room that I could find here on Kauai. So expect that you're going to be paying, you know, more than $100 per night for a decent hotel room. Of course, there is the hostel bunk bed option. If you are on a budget, they are like more than $30, $30 to $40. There are 2 different hostels on the island of Kauai here, the Hanalei hostel here and the Kauai Beach House, which is just nearby. And so the rental car that I have, I booked on Expedia.com before I came out here. And so the car rental total bill, because of course that's what matters, what is the total amount of money that is going to be coming out of your wallet, was $615 for a week. And so that is like $90 per day. Of course, it was advertised as like $25 per day, and then taxes and fees. The insurance itself was $27 per day just for the insurance. And that again was the cheapest possible deal that I could find online. Maybe there are some better options out there, but anyways, expect that you are likely going to be paying $100 or more for your rental car. So pretty much everything in Hawaii is expensive, other than, you know, a few good deals here and there. The buses are a good deal. The libraries, if you buy a library pass, are cheap. The campgrounds are a great deal, and so I'll be showing you one later today. Once I find one, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to end up camping tonight. There was major flooding here on Kauai a few weeks ago, and so part of the island is still closed off from damage to the roads, and so one of the campgrounds is out in that area that you can't actually get to now, and so that means that there are just like 2 or 3 other campgrounds that I might be able to camp at tonight, should be able to. Now, if things haven't changed since the last time that I was here, I've been coming to Kauai for years. I actually lived here twice for about 6 months each, and the last time that I was here was 3 years ago, and things have been the same for a long time, that the campgrounds are $3 per night if you reserve in advance at the office in Lahui, and then if you don't have a reservation and the ranger comes around and finds you in the morning without a campground reservation, then it's not a big deal. Then they just charge you $5 per night. So either way, a great deal to camp in tropical paradise here. And so for breakfast this morning, then I had my own granola mix, and so that is a great way to save money, is grocery shopping, especially for breakfast. It's you know, simple, and you don't need a kitchen or anything, and so that was just, you know, it comes to like $1 or $2 per breakfast. I got a big old bag of granola. All right, I'm going to get all packed up here, get out of here, hop in the rental car, and start exploring around the amazing, beautiful island of Kauai here, and in the process, show you how much things cost in Hawaii. Here we go. The Hanalei hostel here, and so my room was in that building up there on the right, and here there's a common area and a kitchen, and I think another private room back there. And so this is the town of Kapa'a on the east side of the island. The other hostel, the Kauai Beach House, is just a little ways down that way. These are the only 2 hostels on the entire island of Kauai. And so the road here goes further north and around the island. That is where the flooding damage was, the worst of it, and the road is still closed a ways up that way. But I'm going to drive up that way in a couple of minutes here. And then the Hui, the main town on the island, is further south, and the airport down there, about a 20-minute drive or so. So this is the rental car. Going to hop in this thing and get rolling, show you more of Kauai. Traffic can be an issue, especially here in Kapa'a. And some little street vendors here. Fish tacos, burritos, chicken in a barrel, Kapa'a beach shop, and more tacos, and crepes, gluten-free. And this is Kealia Beach. Definitely looking a bit choppy out there. Going to keep on driving north to some much nicer and more remote beaches. A beautiful sight here. I forget what this is called. If it's called the Sleeping Giant or something else. But getting a good taste of the beautiful, lush rainforest of the Garden Isle, it's called. Ono Charburger. Good place for some reasonably priced food. Kealia juice. But I'm going to stop at a different juice bar up ahead. Aloha. Market opens at 10 a.m. Mahalo. Thank you. A Hawaiian farmer's market here. Kaf Hui. So I'm not going to walk around and point my camera at everybody here, but just wanted to give a little impression at least and show that a good option for finding some reasonably priced food is find a farmer's market with fresh local produce and other items. And so this is the fruit stand that I was planning to get a smoothie at, but it's closed on Sunday, so no luck there. I stopped here yesterday and got a really delicious juice, so I'll keep on cruising north and west up the island and look for a different place. There must be somewhere else to be able to get a smoothie or some lunch or whatever. And so it's the next day. I came back and it's open now. Got a smoothie. I forget what exactly is in it. Papaya, mango, guava, something like that. And as you can see, super thick, and it costs $7. Alright, back to yesterday. And so here on the right, if you take this road, is the little town of Kilauea. And Kilauea is the same name as the volcano that is erupting right now as I drive here in Hawaii. However, that volcano is actually on the Big Island, which is the furthest island in the island chain from Kauai here. And so that is actually a long ways away. It just happens to have the same name. And then coming up on the right here is a gas station, so we'll get a look at the gas prices. I know what they're going to be. They are going to be expensive. All right, can't see it from here, so I'm going to pull over. All right, there it is right there. It is $3.87 per gallon for regular, $4.27 per gallon for the V-Power. That $3.87 per gallon in euros is about like 80 to 90 cents, euro cents per liter. And that is cheap for Europe, but that is about as expensive as it gets for the United States. Much cheaper in other parts of the country. Now, up on the right here is the road going to Secret Beach, which I might go to in a little bit, but I'm still looking for some lunch, getting hungry now. So I'm going to go to a place up ahead where I know that I can get a cheap hot dog, a chili dog. That was one of my sort of regular, you know, cheap options when I lived here. That is if they are open on a Sunday, and if they still have that on the menu. I haven't been to Kauai in 3 years. That rooster is going for it in the garbage there. And so I've got here a hot dog in a hamburger bun. They didn't have the chili dog, unfortunately. They took it off the menu. But this was $3.99, and then an extra 99 cents for pickles, and $2.99 for the ginger beer, which is really good. So it came to $8.38. And I can see the sign for gas over there. It's $4.08 for the cheapest gas here at the 76. So definitely stop at the one in Kilauea. And so I'm here in the Foodland here in Princeville, which is the swankiest part of Kauai. That is why the gas was more expensive. So the prices here are a little bit more than in other stores around the island. Going to grab a beer for the beach, $2.89 for a Corona. All right, time to change up the scene here. That's better. Secret Beach, one of the nicest beaches on the island. You come down this path here, and then it's a steep, muddy path here, especially if it's been raining, which it has, down through the rainforest there to get to the beach. Oh yeah! What a sight! You can see the Kilauea lighthouse out there, and the town of Kilauea is up back behind the beach up there, and a bunch of surfers out there. Water dripping down through the ground here, and from a pipe. The water here is safe to drink, I guess. The beach has like 3 different parts, and so it continues going down this way towards the lighthouse. You're accomplished. And another beach here. I haven't actually gone in the water yet. It hasn't really been hot enough. The sun hasn't been out all that much. It's been mostly cloudy. So nice to get some sunshine coming through here. Definitely got to be careful with these kind of waves, so there's some undertow. I need to get some swim goggles. I wish I could see what's under there. The water looks amazing right now. Little break in the waves, and it's cleared up. I need to get those goggles. And got the tent set up here at Anini Beach Park. A nice little beach right over here, so go check it out. Now, I don't have a camping reservation or whatever because it's Sunday, and so the office in the Hui is closed today. Tomorrow I will go get camping reservations for the rest of the week. So I might get woken up in the morning by a park ranger, and that's not really a big deal. They will just charge me like $5 instead of $3, to the best of my knowledge, unless anything has changed since the last time I was here 3 years ago. So this is a very different beach from Secret Beach because it is protected by a reef out there. You can see the waves breaking a ways away, and so it doesn't have those pounding waves. It is much easier to swim here. Alright, I'm now going to hop back in the vehicle there and keep on driving over to Hanalei and check out the Hanalei Bay there, and also look for some dinner. And so this is the beautiful Hanalei Valley. And this is the peaceful little town of Hanalei. And this is beautiful Hanalei Bay. And so check this out. This is some storm damage here. This was not like this before. There's supposed to be a parking lot over here, and the road would continue through, and then you can park here and go to the beach or the pier, but it's all been busted up. Crazy. That must have been quite a storm. That was like 3 weeks ago or so. And check out this house. Holy crap. What a shame. That thing is unlivable now. The one next to it as well. Man, what a bummer. Paradise destroyed there. Ultimate beachfront property. Hopefully they had insurance and will be able to rebuild, although the land itself might not be rebuildable on. There is no land, it's water now. Oh man. And this one too, major damage. And so here's the menu at Calypso Island Bar and Grill. Let's see, we got fish and chips for $15.95, huevos rancheros $15.95, seafood burrito 19 bucks, tacos for 16. I assume that comes with, yeah, Spanish rice, black beans, cheese, salsa. A Calypso's burger for $10.95, spicy barbecue burger $12.50, and then here's where things get pretty expensive. The main entrees. Fresh fish and shrimp, $28.95. Seafood stuffed catch of the day, $28.95. New York steak, $29.95. So it's not cheap, but there are some decent deals on the menu here. Got a glass of red wine for $8. And I got the barbecue burger with waffle fries for $16. And so my dinner there, a burger and a glass of wine with tax and a tip came to $27. All right, it is starting to sprinkle on me, and it is time for me to head back to my tent. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope this video gave you a good idea of how expensive is Hawaii. Aloha.